Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 612 for October 16 through 31, 2022. Mars turning retrograde and a Scorpio solar eclipse starring Venus highlight the second half of October. This packed half month also features Jupiter entering Pisces, Saturn turning direct, 3 notable aspect patterns, and more. This episode is sponsored by my new book, Instant Divine Assistance, Your Complete Guide to Fast and Easy Spiritual Awakening, Healing, and More. You can grab it now on Amazon at a bargain price. It's a #1 Amazon bestseller, has 39 5-star reviews, and it may sound too good to be true, but in this breakthrough book, you'll learn how fast and easy it can be to experience spiritual awakening within seconds just by requesting it from your higher self. Quickly and permanently heal a serious challenge, even one that's caused you years of physical, emotional, or mental suffering by delegating the work to your inner healer. You can call in any kind of energy you want, anytime you want it. Heal and bless others simply by calling it in and being a hollow reed. Thrive in a new normal of harmonious living, enhanced intuition, joyous fulfillment of your responsibilities, and bliss. You can do all this and more with the Instant Divine Assistance IDA invocations. This book gives you everything you need to master them. Plus, you get free guided recordings and other valuable online support that will speed up your personal evolution. For over 11 years, the IDA invocations have dramatically improved thousands of people's lives. Isn't it time you also experienced how quick and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and so much more can be? The ebook right now is only 99 cents, a special limited time introductory price, or if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read it as part of that program. The paperback is only $9.99. Again, a special limited time introductory price that saves you $5 off the usual price. So check out my new book. I'm so excited. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Check out our website, thisweekinastrology.com, where you can hear the show and subscribe to podcast updates. And if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. What is going on as October 16 opens? We've got a waxing moon. There was that Aries full moon on October 9th. We have 3 retrograde planets, Jupiter, Chiron, and Uranus, and 3 continuing aspect patterns. Details and links to all this is in the show notes. Let's go on to our individual days. Sunday, October 16, a grand trine that started on the 9th, peaks today on the 16th, and ends on the 22nd. It includes Venus, Mars, and Saturn. This flowing and harmonious aspect pattern makes steady eddy energy available for your relationships, finances, and creativity. Mars in Gemini can fire up your creative expression, while Saturn in Aquarius can help you bring positive innovations. The steady eddy energy comes from the Mars-Saturn trine. Then, on Wednesday, October 19th, a finger of God aspect pattern, formerly called a yod, could stir up some shadow work in your psyche. That's because all 3 of its planets, Ceres, Chiron, and the South Node, carry this theme. It starts today on October 19th, peaks on the 31st, and ends on November 11th. Fortunately, your unhealed wounds and traumas are the main thing standing between you and deeper spiritual awakening. If you have an effective technique for clearing your traumas quickly and efficiently, any emotional challenge is really a healing and awakening opportunity. The obstacle is the way. My healing invocation has helped thousands do this healing work more quickly and easily. You can learn about it not only in my book that I just mentioned, but in my free online mini course. It's almost the same title as my book. It's called Instant Divine Assistance, Your Free Guide to Fast and Easy Awakening and Healing. Back to this astrology, though. This finger of God can also empower you to step more potently into your service as a healer or wisdom giver. Also, on Wednesday, October 19th, learning, teaching, and communication get a smooth boost thanks to a grand trine featuring Mercury, Mars, and Saturn. It starts today on October 19th, peaks on the 24th, and ends on the 28th. Mercury in Libra can focus your mind on relating or creating. Mars in Gemini can energize your intellectual pursuits. Finally, Saturn in Aquarius can give you endurance and help you think outside the box. On Sunday, October 23rd, Saturn turns direct at 12:08 a.m. EDT at 18.5 degrees Aquarius. The Time Lord has been retrograde for 4.5 months since June 4th. Back then, he turned at 25 degrees Aquarius, roughly. It's now a good time to move forward with any action steps that have emerged from your Saturnian contemplations. Here are the main reflections I recommended back when Saturn turned retrograde. It's a great time to contemplate Saturnian themes in your life. Is your behavior mature, responsible, and well-structured? Do you make good use of your time? Are you able to plan the work and work the plan? Also, how much of your time do you spend alone? One of Saturn's archetypes is the hermit. If you're old enough, are you stepping into the role of the wise elder? Also, on Sunday, October 23rd, the Sun and Venus enter Scorpio today less than 3 hours apart. The Sun at 3:52 a.m. EDT, Venus at 6:36 a.m. I go deep into the meaning of Scorpio in my October 25th solar eclipse forecast coming in a moment, so I will not steal my thunder by detailing all that here. The nearly simultaneous entry of the Sun and Venus into Scorpio highlights Venus's meanings of relationship, creativity, and finance. Venus gets star billing in my solar eclipse interpretation, so I once again refer you to that to understand the special ways she can help you in Scorpio. Again, that's coming in just a moment here. On Monday, October 24th, the Mercury-Mars-Saturn grand trine that started on the 19th peaks today, on the 24th, and ends on the 28th. And now, the moment I just mentioned, on Tuesday, October 25th, a partial solar eclipse, new moon, lines up at 6:49 a.m. EDT at 2 degrees Scorpio exactly. Any Scorpio new moon is great for new beginnings or energy in the following areas. Transformation is a central Scorpio theme. Death and rebirth processes, especially those that are emotional or shamanic, are highlighted. It's a good time to have effective shadow work processes ready, such as my healing invocation. Wealth is also a Scorpio theme. This could be lots of money or anything that you value. Anything that makes your life better, tangible or intangible, could count as wealth. Another Scorpio theme is power. This comes in two basic flavors. Power over is all about domination, control, and manipulation. Shared power is exercised by those who have found their power internally and want to help others find theirs as well. Sex, another Scorpio theme, also has two basic levels. The first is simple lust, the raw desire for sexual pleasure and orgasm. The second is sacred or tantric sex. This operates on a much higher level of ecstasy, made possible by the conscious blending of your light bodies. Scorpio also rules the occult. Occult simply means hidden, and in metaphysical terms refers to what's beyond the five senses. It need not be dark or creepy. Occult practices include astrology, tarot, energy healing, mediumship, and psychic abilities. As you can see, Scorpio has a lot of themes. Choose the ones that most excite you and dive in. Now let's look at this as a solar eclipse. This partial solar eclipse will not be visible in North America, but it will be visible from most of Europe, Northern Africa, the Middle East, and western parts of Asia. A solar eclipse is a new moon with extra staying power. You can typically work with the energy of a regular new moon for 2 weeks, but you can work with eclipse energy for at least 6 months. This eclipse's dominant aspect is a tight Venus conjunction to the luminaries. She's less than 1 degree from the sun and moon. This can supercharge Venus's core meanings: relationship, creativity, and money. On the high side, Venus in Scorpio prefers relationships that are deep, honest, uninhibited, and intense. If friction arises, she's eager to dive into psychological or shamanic healing techniques that will resolve it. If the relationship is sexual, she craves primal passion or ecstatic soul blending. Artistically, Scorpio Venus prefers uninhibited, honest, and authentic creative expression. This might include content that's violent, sexual, or taboo. A good strategy here is to create without a filter, then decide later what should be shared with others. Financially, Venus in Scorpio puts the planet of money in the sign of wealth. This can open the door to enhanced abundance, but could also go in the opposite direction. Be sure to exercise due diligence when exploring any financial opportunities. Other aspects. There are 5 other aspects to the solar eclipse. None of them holds a candle to the power of the Venus conjunction, but act as grace notes to the interpretation. A loose Pluto square reinforces the Scorpio energy already described, since the sign and planet share the same keywords. A loose trine from Juno, goddess of committed partnership, reinforces the relational theme of Venus. A wide conjunction from Mercury in Libra can help you learn, communicate, relate, and create. A wide trine from Mars in Gemini can help get you moving toward your goals and reinforces the theme of learning and communication. Finally, a moderately strong quincunx from Jupiter can help you be more adventurous and support a quest for higher knowledge. On Friday, October 28th, Jupiter retrogrades from Aries into Pisces at 1:10 a.m. EDT. I am grateful to Ren Butler for letting me borrow the following interpretations from his masterful book, The Archetypal Universe, Astrological Patterns in Human Culture, Thought, Emotion, and Dreams. We begin with the more challenging shadow qualities of Jupiter in Pisces so we can finish with its positive possibilities. The world needs the flowing possibilities of Jupiter in Pisces now more than ever. Shadow qualities: over-optimism, rose-colored glasses, spaced-out impractical idealism, New Age naivete and gullibility, blurred distinctions and belief in anything, overextension, excessive generosity, unwise financial speculation, illusions of easy material return, mirages of a glorious prosperity, fool's gold, self-indulgence and laziness combined with high expectations, excessive ritual trappings and ceremony in religion, spiritual materialism, wholesale illusions and projections, esoteric pretensions, psychic inflation, and grandiosity. So, what about those flowing qualities? Feelings of faith and wonder, grand ideals and visions, heightened intuition, exalted dreams, expansive inner life, outpourings of creative expression, dream come true optimism, a feeling of being buoyed or lifted from within, blissful states of cosmic unity, reconnection with divine consciousness, tolerance and forgiveness, altruism and generosity, broad-ranging kindness and compassion, transcendence of factionalism, human compassion transcending creed or affiliation, authentic spiritual institutions, the humanitarian safety net, all-encompassing shifts of vision, the revisioning and reenchantment of a culture, consciousness expanding everywhere, sacred wonders and pilgrimages, mystical or spiritual education. So lots of possibilities there. Life is not a spectator sport. The more each of us embodies the positive potentials of Jupiter in Pisces, the easier it will be for the world's people, societies, institutions, and governments to do the same. We are all connected, and your consciousness and actions affect everyone and everything. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. On Sunday, October 30th, Mars turns retrograde at 9:26 a.m. EDT at 25.5 Gemini. He will turn direct again in 2.5 months on January 12th at 3:56 p.m. That'll be right at 8 degrees Gemini, 8 degrees 7 minutes actually. Mars turns retrograde every 26 months. When a planet is retrograde, it's ideal to reflect on its meanings rather than act on them as much as possible. But this is ultimately impossible with Mars since it's the planet of action itself. However, this is a great time to reflect on how you embody the roles of the warrior, pioneer, entrepreneur, and sexual being. How skillfully do you deal with anger and impulsiveness? Do you take action in an optimal way? Much like Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde is not the best time to take action on major new initiatives. And yes, 2.5 months is a long time. If you cannot wait until Mars is direct, at the very least, start your new initiatives under a waxing moon and when the moon is not void of course. And on Monday, October 31st, that finger of God or Yod with Ceres, Chiron in the South Node, which started on October 19th, peaks today on October 31st and ends on November 11th. Happy Halloween. Announcement. Not only have I published my first book since our last episode, but I've also launched a new podcast introducing Awaken, Heal, and Thrive. Learn fast and easy tools for awakening, healing, and more. Gain wisdom from enlightening guests, and enjoy mind-bending ayahuasca stories. I've started with 3 episodes, and there's a new one every Tuesday. I'll be sharing some episodes, in fact, in this very feed for This Week in Astrology to make it easy for you to sample it. Watch for them soon. Also, Awakening Plus events support your individual healing and awakening, as well as global spiritual awakening. If you're not a member yet, join one of our free events. 2 calls are open to the public each month. Experience how Awakening Plus can accelerate your personal evolution. Here is the dates and titles of our events in the second half of October. They're all at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, unless noted, and they're also members only, unless I mention that it is public. There is one of those which I'll go into a little more detail on. So October 17, Monday, we have New Earth Support Team, as we do every Monday. On Tuesday, October 18, we have an office hour from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT. And then that free public event, Wednesday, October 19th, that's called Music Guided Journey. And it is a brand new event. We've never done this one before. It will be a musical journey experience. I do not expect to talk much, if at all, after the initial creation of our sacred container and invocation of embodied awakening. I'll talk again after our journey during the feedback section. I will do live vocals and play instruments as guided. If Spirit Song is available, she might bless your ears with her lovely voice. Your inner process will be mostly or entirely guided by sacred songs in Spanish or Quechua that are used in ayahuasca ceremonies. The gentleness and or intensity of your experience will be determined by our divine allies in the moment. Each participant will receive the experience that serves highest good. Please join us for this transformative musical experience, which will last 60 to 90 minutes. And then what are the members-only events for the rest of the month? Monday, October 24th, New Earth Support Team again. Wednesday, October 26th, Shamanic Breathwork. Thursday, October 27th, Ask Us Anything. So we would love to have you join our supportive online community if you're not there already. Members receive these exclusive benefits. 9 of our 11 Zoom calls each month are members only, an archive of nearly 500 life-transforming events with a best of guide. We have 3 courses. One's called Instant Divine Assistance, Fast and Easy Awakening and Healing, then Self-Guided Internal Family Systems Therapy, and Your Divine Allies, Let Them Help You More. We do a monthly astrology mini readings call. We do monthly community support calls, monthly Ask Us Anything calls, monthly office hours calls. We have a members helping members service. You can connect with an accountability partner, chat it up in our private forum, and you can be constantly supported by the Awakening Plus group energy field. Lots in this membership, and it's super affordable too. You can learn more at awakeningplus.com. Thanks for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn all about this and more at astroshaman.com. To see the show notes, go to astroshaman.com/612. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com. My number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We are wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this episode, so others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. And be sure to check out my new book and my new podcast. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.